Under the shimmering Milky Way, the ocean hides its greatest titans. A lone vessel cuts through the midnight glass, embarking on a dangerous hunt. Inside the cabin, the crew prepares. A moment of silence before the battle begins. The ship is a floating factory, rigged with heavy-duty gear to face the Gladiator of the sea. Brightly colored buoys are lined up, ready to mark the miles of fishing line. Out here, the stars are the only witness to the grueling work of the deep-sea fishermen. The bait must be perfect. Fresh mackerel is selected and handled with care. A specialized hook is rigged through the fish. This lure must survive the crushing depths. The setup is complete. The mackerel is dropped into the pitch-black abyss. A glowing green beacon descends, cutting through the dark waters to attract a predator. The buoy is launched. Mile after mile of longline is deployed across the open ocean. A silent trail of light floats on the surface, waiting for the first strike of the night. Hours of waiting. The toll of the sea is etched into the hands of these veteran sailors. Deep below, the bait drifts. It's a game of patience in the cold, silent world. Suddenly, the underwater world awakens. A massive squid investigates the glowing lure. But the real target is near. A dark shadow emerges from the gloom, eyes fixed on the bait. The swordfish, built for speed, armed with a lethal bill, it is the ultimate hunter. It strikes with lightning speed, the swordfish is hooked, and the fight of a lifetime begins. The fish attempts to shake the hook, its massive body pulsing with raw, iridescent power. On the surface, the buoys scream across the water as the giant drags the line. The reel spins at a furious pace. The tension is immense, testing the limits of the gear. The swordfish dives deep, creating a vortex of bubbles as it fights for its freedom. The hydraulic winch groans under the pressure, releasing steam into the cold night air. Rough seas and heavy ropes. Every man on deck must work in perfect synchronization. Friction generates intense heat. The fishermen pour water over the reel to keep it from seizing. Reaching, the monster explodes from the water, a spectacular display of strength under the moonlight. It plunges back down, creating a massive splash. This gladiator will not go down easily. The captain strains, his eyes locked on the line. One mistake could mean losing the prize. Sweat and salt sting his eyes, but he keeps cranking. This is a battle of wills. The swordfish circles the boat, trying to wrap the line. A dangerous move for any fisherman. The rod bends to its breaking point. The power of the deep is channeled through the carbon fiber. Every drop of sweat tells the story of the hunt. This is more than fishing, it's a test of manhood. The fishermen roar with adrenaline as they feel the weight of the titan coming closer. A second breach, the swordfish leaps again, its massive sword gleaming in the starlight. The struggle is exhausting. The fish is tired, but still incredibly dangerous near the hull. Hand over hand, the crew hauls the line. The tension is palpable as the silver shadow appears. The monster is alongside. They move in with the gaff, timing their move with the swell of the waves. They secure the jaw with a massive steel hook. The beast thrashes, sending water flying everywhere. Teamwork is vital now. They must lift hundreds of pounds of muscle and bone over the railing. With a final heave, the Gladiator is landed. It slams onto the deck. Its journey through the dark ended. The crew secures the tail, even out of water. The sheer scale of the swordfish is breathtaking. The heavy pull is grown as the winch lifts the prize high above the deck for all to see. Behold the king of the sea, a massive, shimmering trophy of the night's hard labor.
All right, hold it steady. Look at the size of that thing. Easy now, keep it coming up.
The iridescent skin reflects every light on the ship, a rainbow of colors on a silver canvas. They drop the giant onto the deck. The mission is a success, but the sea always demands respect. Look at the size of that bill, truly a biological marvel and a fearsome weapon of the deep. As the sun begins to hint at the horizon, the crew takes a moment to admire their catch. One Titan captured, but many more remain in the dark. This is the life of the sea hunter. The battle is won, but the clock is ticking. Processing a Titan requires extreme precision. First, the heavy steel hooks are carefully removed from the giant's jaw. Every piece of gear is cleaned and inspected. In deep-sea fishing, maintenance is the key to survival. On deck, the fish is washed with cold seawater to preserve its iridescent skin and lower its core temperature. A razor-sharp knife is essential. The master fisherman sharpens his blade to a mirror finish. The first cuts are made. They remove the fins and the head with steady, powerful strokes. Look at the incredible structure of the ribcage. This design allows the fish to reach incredible speeds in the abyss. The marbling in this meat is world-class. Each layer of fat and muscle is a testament to its raw power. The spine is separated. The crew works fast to ensure the meat stays firm, cold, and fresh. The massive fillets are laid out. The meat is dense, rich, and highly sought after by the world's top chefs. Processing continues as the giant is broken down into prime loin sections. Every detail matters. Notice the clean, white connective tissue contrasting with the deep red muscle. These premium cuts are immediately packed in crushed ice to stop any degradation of the quality. Even the skin is handled with care, removed in a single motion to reveal the perfect fillet beneath. Precision cutting turns a 500-pound predator into perfect, uniform portions. The waste is minimal. Every part of this magnificent creature is respected and utilized. Steaks are cut to exact specifications, showing off the beautiful circular grain of the swordfish. This is the final result, a masterpiece of the ocean, ready for the finest tables on land. Back in the coolers, the temperature is strictly monitored. Freshness is the ultimate priority. The deck is scrubbed clean. The blood of the hunt is washed away, preparing for the next line to drop. As the sun begins its descent, the crew takes a well-deserved moment of rest. The silhouettes of the ships against the golden horizon mark the end of a long, hard-fought journey. A hot cup of coffee, a quiet gaze at the sea, the simple rewards of the deep-sea hunter. Birds circle the wake, hoping for scraps as the vessel heads back to the harbor with its prize. The captain keeps a steady hand on the helm. Land appears on the horizon, signaling home at last. Into the port they glide, their hold full of the ocean's silver and red treasure. The lines are secured to the pier. The long mission at sea is finally complete. Each stake is weighed and verified. 4.8 kilograms of pure, high-quality, sustainable swordfish.
That looks perfect.
From the boat to the grill, the final step is to sear the meat over intense heat to lock in the juices. Perfect grill marks, a squeeze of lemon, and a sprig of parsley. The gladiator of the sea, now a culinary delight. As night falls once more, the cycle continues. The stars return, and the deep ocean waits for its next challenger.